I have not finished. This has been the most uninteresting expansion thus far. And the story, I feel like it's just not for me, man. I don't know. There's a lot of things I like about this expansion, though. The story is not one of them. For whatever reason, this senile old young bitch is under the impression that Wook Lamont is around. I'm gonna poke holes in the logic yet again. Okay, here comes... I'm gonna put on my asshole hat yet again. Why would she randomly be calling for Wook Lamont if she was, like, perfectly sane? Wook Lamot's not dead, so that means Wook Lamont, for the hundreds of years that this time has been going on, like, she wouldn't be there. Like, this is exactly what I'm talking about, guys. It's just the writing doesn't fucking make sense. So they've said that they've been here for hundreds of years. Why is this dumb bitch all of a sudden being like, Wook Lamont, where are you? Am I wrong? There are so many cut corners of things where I'm like, dude, this doesn't make any fucking sense. I get what they're trying to do. I'm just saying, they could reintroduce Namika in a different way that doesn't involve her all of a sudden having this weird schizophrenic episode where she's talking about somebody who hasn't been in this immediate area for hundreds of years, apparently. There's like small gaps where it could have been maybe further elaborated or whatever. This one in particular, correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm missing something. It just doesn't really make a lot of sense. That's all I'm going to say on it. I'm sorry for, once again, putting on the asshole hat. Okay, maybe Namika's actually, like, suffering from something.
You? Could it be?
She, like, just spoke to you.
Yes, Namika. You know these eyes, this voice. It's me, Wook Lamont. Oh, it is you. Oh, how silly of me. But if you're here...
Okay, no, I'm back in. I'm tagging back in. So she understands that if you're here, it means you're dead. So she's just going around, like, again, we don't know the exact time frame, but she's been around here for a while, and she's calling out to somebody that I guess she's expecting to one day be dead. Yeah, like, oh god, this, like, it's so lazy. Just do, literally, like, she didn't have to be all like, oh, I'm having an episode, I think I'm still alive. Like, it's so stupid. And I get it, they're trying to force, like, oh, my heartstrings are being pulled. You can do that in a way that doesn't suck a big fat cock. Like, seriously, this is so, it's so fucking lazy. I'm sorry. I know it sounds like I'm being a hater, but I'm getting... Do you see why it's taken me so long to get to this point? Why is she glowing? Okay, alright. Now I'm back in. I'm tagging back in. I'm sorry. This makes even less sense now. Drive it to my house. Wouldn't that be fucking dope? Like a mac and cheese food truck, just like specialty mac and cheeses.
Come at me with your all.
Oh, you know it.
I will make you kneel.
Oh yeah, that's right. So already, this song is a bop. But let's check it out. So who do we have? So we got Wook, Ishtola, Alfie, Stinny Winnie, the Ha, Alice, and Tataru. No, Kryle's better than Tataru. I don't know. I think this is pretty cool. Like, getting to do these with the Scions, like, this just feels so much more, like, you know, if you really wanted to go, like, a story-heavy route, I would love to do, like, go back and do some of the older trials. It's gonna take longer, I get it, and, like, it's not as good as real people. Well, questionable. Sometimes people really suck. But yeah. Yeah, let's just do it. So, hold up. Is it really just gonna... There's gotta be a second phase, because this seems... Are we really just gonna do this shit? Okay. He's going down really fast. Just like your mom. You'll have to do better than mine. Oh, do I not have... Oh, that's awkward. I forgot my stance. I'm guessing Wook Lamont doesn't do stance either. Let me get this straight, Wook Lamont. So, you fucking... Oh, these are just peeps. So let me get straight. Wook Lamont wants to be the main character, but can't even bother to put on a fucking tank stance? Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Are these gonna explode? I called it. I knew this was gonna fucking happen. Alright. So now... Holy shit, look at that. Alright, so... Some swords. Doing some shit. Oh, this is cool. Oh shit. This shit's crazy. I actually... Okay, so I was wondering, is like this actually going to be a difficult one? I still think he's going down kind of quick. I feel like there's got to be a second phase, you know? So same thing again. Rinse and repeat it, I guess. Oh, you're mixing it up. Look at this. Look at this guy. So he legitimately just kind of sits there. Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to do that. I was supposed to do the other one. Oh shit, it did it twice. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. So it does the middle twice. I wasn't expecting that at all. What are you doing? Oh shit. Do you need a tampon? I knew it. I knew it. They're gonna do something. Oh fuck. It's your daddy. And your son? And your family. Uh-oh, what's gonna go?
I am the worthy king.
No. Come on, man. Don't go for your son, man. That's fucking...
There is no miracle.
Okay, your dad I kind of understand, because you already kind of did that. Don't be a dick.
This is my path.
Why? Why?
I trust only in myself.
Alright, that's kind of what I was expecting. I was expecting something a little bit more impressive, for sure. Wait, his health is all the way back up. So I definitely fed Alpha down that tank attack. So he's gonna ready them blades. Oh, fuck you. I hate that. Fucking Primal always puts me in the danger zone. So I don't remember what exactly the swords did when we fought his dad. What you gonna do with that? Oh, this is cool. What's this? Just in case. Oh, these look fun. Let's do that. What? What's that gonna do? Alright. Distorted word comes in. Oh, it's gonna come over here. Gotcha. That's pretty cool. Okay, so now we're gonna do that. So it's gonna come over here. Why are you guys taking that? You know, you don't have to do that. Alright, so where are you going to put it next? Looking around. Ooh, this is different. I don't know what these are going to do. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to stay over here. What? Okay, so it's the opposite. So I wanna stay here, in line. Okay, I don't. Okay, so was I just like actually in the way of the first one and I was right? The positioning wasn't very good. Yeah, you are beating my ass right now. Could you like chill for 2 seconds? Oh, fuck. I was looking at the fucking... I gotta stop looking at chat. If you have anything to say, I'm not gonna look at it for a while. Because I hate you. No, I really hate myself. Tethers show where the line... Okay. I'll have to look at that later. Oh, shit. See, I said I wasn't gonna look, and then what did I do? I fucking looked. I'm not looking. 4 stack of Roonies. Let's go, baby. I'm not scared. I'm fucking terrified, actually. Okay. If you guys could just hurry with your deeps, that would be great. So gateway, we're gonna do this again. Just to... Alright, so... You know what I'm going to do? Until I figure it out, we're just going to do whatever the gang is doing. Oh, we're doing this now. I don't know if that's a good idea. I've been seeing them eat like shit left and right. Cryle's always got it. What the fuck, Cryle? I can't. You know what? I'll home game it. There you go. Oh, did that not? Okay, it's still hitting me. There you go. Fucking Cryle. Worst fucking character in the whole game. No, I'm just kidding. Wuklamat's here. All right, so I will study the footage like I'm a football player. Oh, nice. So that's what that status that I had before does. It will completely save you one time. Alright, got out of the way just in time. And then I got hit by that, though. Oh, but I lost... It looks like I lost my stacks when that happened. Ooh. This is actually pretty cool, though. Alright, this is easy. We just have to stay alive long enough. Somebody's calling me right now. Oh shit. That might have actually killed me. Whew. Okay, so not the best, obviously. Have some work to do. But to be fair, baby smell was distracting me, and that's why it went so poorly. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, nice. Okay, so the tethers show where the line AoE is going to come out of. I thought, okay, it must be that my positioning was just bad. I thought I was out of the way. But, so the tethers, does it cross? Ja Rule Ja is dead. Oh, dude, I never actually put that together. Ja Rule. Alright. Alright, let's keep it nice and, just kind of, yeah. Okay. Anyway. Yes, I'm 7. The tethers that I'm talking about are the blue ones. Ah, okay, so does it, okay, so there were X's. Was it indicating that, like, the AoE markers were going to switch to the other side? Is that what it was? Because I was following just the orange, but that might actually make more sense. Because I was like, well, quite honestly, I just wasn't doing well. Got it. Okay. Hey, you know what? It's blind. The nice thing about this expansion is that you can do shit blind by yourself, and and you can hide your shame unless you stream like this, and then everyone still gets to see it anyway. Dude, fuck this guy. Honestly.
So, it is to be defeat.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for you at all. Honestly, if it was me, and this is why I would never be the Warrior of Light, but I would totally whip it out and just piss on him too. But I would probably never get selected as Heidelin's chosen to begin with, because I do stuff like that. Or I would do stuff like that. I don't do stuff like that, but What are you going to say? You're going to say, Pa! Papa!
Father, is that you?
Was he ever nice to his kid at all? Your smile is so pretty. Yeah. I really don't know who's going to show up. Just from doing this, man. I've had interactions like that where the first thing you said Or the second thing, I think it might have been. You said they're trying to fuck you. I get that a lot. Where people just come through. And I don't know what it is. I just feel like sometimes people, when they have the horny, they take to Twitch. But also, yeah, a lot of it is people trying to sell me shit, which I feel like I'm pretty cool. I'm not gonna like instantly ban or like say don't talk about that stuff. But I'm trying to be cool. Yeah, why do you weep?
Because it hurts.
Shut up.
Because I don't understand why it had to be this way. Why don't I know you?
Yeah.
Why didn't you want me?
Oh man.
How could I be a father when my own spurned me? He left me nothing. No throne. No legacy. Nothing. And so, I had nothing to leave you.
So he was upset that he wasn't being given the throne. So is he actually just like one of these fucking Nepo babies that like expects everything to be handed to them because they come from privileged means? Is that what I'm getting at?
Why does that matter? Couldn't you have just been there?
You ask a lost man for the way.
I know the way.
I do not presume to call you mine, nor do I desire.
This is what an entire childhood with Wuklamat does to you. Yeah, I don't...
Would I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat of my brow? It is yours to embrace or spurn.
Yeah, I mean, I don't totally disregard the logic, but I feel like it seems kind of like you're just setting yourself up for failure. I don't think it's gonna work out. You're like, I'm only like this because I wanted to teach my kids what it's like to work hard. Oh, that's a weird face. Honestly, your whole face is just terrible.
I walked the path of ruin. Unable to surpass father.
Why did you need to surpass him, like, immediately? I don't know. Just, like, take your creatine. You know, make sure you get your lifts in. You know, focus on, like, a low-carb diet, high protein. You'll get there.
So much
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
for the resilient son. The miracle.
It's kind of crazy. He sort of looks like he became a void scent. Well, if that's not the most Final Fantasy thing ever.
You think Papa left you nothing? You goddamn fool. You have the one thing he couldn't leave anyone else. You and Kululcha.
Is that the Goblet of Fire? Big hole.
It's not over.
Then like fucking cloud of darkness comes flying out. It's the World Cup? Oh, okay. All right.
Queen's beam?
Zorolja is gone. There's no need to fight anymore.
Is she gonna be a bitch now?
Sven? Why are you here?
I wanted to express my gratitude to you all for vanquishing the King of Resolve and delivering my people.
I feel like this is about to get weird. She's acting weird.
And to express my regret for what I've done to yours.
I will say it is kind of strange that we helped her at all, but I don't know. The greater good.
Your apologies won't bring back our dead or lessen your guilt. Still, to strike you down in revenge would trigger all-out war between our nations. More innocents would suffer.
Would it actually, though? We could probably do it on the sneak. You know, we just kill her here. No one has to know. We could be like, yeah, you know that Zorolja, he was a real dick. He's the one that did it. But we stopped him, don't worry.
Even if we cannot be friends right now, we need to find a different path forward. A way that Tuliholal and Alexandria can coexist.
Is she seriously gonna, like, she's actually considering, like peace at all? I mean, I guess, like, yeah, maybe they just want to stop the fighting in general, but what the fuck? She's gonna do something.
I fear that can never be.
What do you mean?
Oh, dude, I fucking hate this character. I hate them both, actually. What am I saying?
There is no other path for us. It's too late.
Oh, hey, Rum.
I cooperated with Zoralja because I needed the life force yielded by the slain to sustain the Endless. Of course, the king betrayed me, and with his army defeated, that plan can no longer be realized.
I just think this whole thing is weird. Like, she's got it in her head that people just can't die, I guess. Like, the Endless, you know, they need all these souls constantly to sustain living. But why? Like, why do they have to keep living at the cost of basically everything else?
I won't fail my people. Be they possessed of flesh or no, all of them are dear to me. If there is something I can do for them, as their queen, I must do it.
Hear me, Sven. We appreciate your commitment to serving the Alexandrians and have endeavored to understand your beliefs. Be that as it may, You must know it's wrong to sacrifice our living to save your dead.
I see. It's because you do not know them that you believe they're dead. They're not. So long as they are remembered, they shall never die. You understand, don't you?
Yeah. I guess at this point, I wouldn't even say it's like a writing thing. I guess it's just part of this whole character's like makeup. They're a little crazy. Like, and that's why they're acting so illogical, because, you know, they don't want to see anyone die. So because of that, no one ever dies, and they just have to keep pumping their society full of living souls to keep everyone around. So it's like, I know what you're trying to do, but also I still think you're kind of a bitch.
No matter what anyone may say, I refuse to believe that Kafkiwas is a hollow existence. That she can simply be allowed to fade away.
What's wrong with that, though? It's people die, man.
Your Majesty.
I am the bearer of the memories of Queen Sphene of Alexandria, and my desire to protect my people transcends all others.
Okay.
For them, I will
So,
do anything.
pretty much kind of knew we were going to have her as like the
Price
final
is too
boss.
high.
Yeah. Just throw it in that hole. Wait, what is it doing?
7 hells.
What is it?
It's a
There
port key.
exists a legend in Alexandria. In ages past, faced with a calamity in their world, a clan of people used a singular power to flee to ours. The key which manifests this power answers to fervent desires, desperate, all-consuming supplications that have given rise to many a miracle.
I just realized with this hairstyle,
That key
it like
holds the secret to
flows out of the
interdimensional
top of the
fusion,
hat,
and
or the
unraveling its
crown.
mysteries was the foremost mission of the scientists of preservation. Alas, they failed to fully grasp its workings, leaving us with only partial control over it. Nevertheless, if I'm to sustain the inhabitants of living memory, I have no choice but to call upon its power.
But did you know that you're still a bitch?
And do what with it?
What the fuck do you think, Luke Lamont?
For hundreds of years I tried. But
I love
it
this
was
last
all to
dungeon.
no avail.
Now show nips. She's already explained that. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, she's clearly going to use
My
it to try and...
benevolence did naught to protect my realm.
She's, like, speaking in, like, nothing. So we already know what she's going to do. She's going to try and kill everybody in our world to sustain, you know, her, like, basic bitch society that, like, is so accustomed to, like, having, like, extra lives that they don't even, like, fucking, like, hold their hands up when they're about to fall. They just, like, die over anything, you know? Just, like, accidentally walk off, like,
I
buildings.
can still take up
Like,
arms and fight.
I'll come back.
If bloodshed will save my subjects, then I will become history's most brutal queen.
Toxic positivity, the fucking, the trial, that's what it is. What's that gonna do? Oh, that looks fun. No one asked you to throw that there. You didn't have to do that. So is this going to create the 6th map? Because we still haven't found the last area. So this has to be it. Is it gonna like transform shit? She's not gonna do anything. None of us are gonna do anything. We're just gonna sit here and watch her do it. Because that's what they do. I knew she was a robot. Alright. Can I get that helmet? I think it's like the last piece I need from there.
Sphene.
Oh well. Bro, your mom died. I thought you said the helmet looked stupid. I feel like it's got some uses. Alright. Yeah. You can't target it, unfortunately. Alright. Your Stola. I'm gonna change. There you go. No, not Kryl. Not the 6th most popular scion. Okay. So Kahiwa. Kakiwa. Cockahead. Alright, so it seems like... Wait, she operates the vessel from afar. I thought she was trapped in there. None of them remember her. So she did die. Got it, got it, got it. That fucking emote does not match what she's saying. Sometimes they do that. Have you noticed? Like, I think the worst I see is when, like, the emote for when a Lalafell explains something, and they do that little shimmy. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, the Lalafell shimmy where like they put their hands out like that. Best viewers. No, thank you. Man, I'm getting hit up tonight. What makes a viewer best? They're viewers that are thick supermodels that want to have sex with you. That's my guess. If they're not, then they're not best. Kahiwa. Kasiwa. Is it Kasiwa? Kakawa. All this time my mother was dead. She fooled us all. Yeah, what a bitch. How dare she? No, she loves them like she does all her citizens, and she'll do anything to protect them. Yeah, it's kind of funny because so like we already had kind of an antagonist with kind of like a flawed moral compass with Meteon in Endwalker. And now we have Sphene, who like they intend to do good through doing bad, basically. I guess you could say a lot of the villains technically they did have some motivations like that. You know, there was Gaius, there's Emmett, but not Xenos. Xenos just like he just wanted to fucking he just wanted to fuck shit up. I miss Xenos. Of course, my friend. Yeah, who's gonna take care of this little bastard? It's kind of funny. They did the same thing that they did in literally every other game or expansion, where you know Sphene just kind of casually, slowly walks up to that item, uses it, you know, creates the big bad thing that's about to happen or has happened. It's no different than like when Gaius just slowly walks over to the Ultima weapon. It's no different than in Endwalker when the ruler of what is that place called? Radzat slowly gets eaten by a blasphemy, you know, and like we're just kind of sitting there like, it's happening. What are we gonna do? If only I had like a projectile that every fucking job has, you know. We just keep doing this. When are we gonna learn, guys? We have the power to change. Just throw a fucking tomahawk. Okay. Well, that's kind of awkward. Where it concerns Zerolja, I have no regrets. I made my choice and did what I had to do. Do you understand that his child is literally a foot away from you? Yeah, I wouldn't feel bad about the whole Sphene thing. There's no way you were going to get through to her. That bitch is crazy. I forgot. Gunbreaker's the only one that's not up to 100 now. I'm really sorry, but we're not sure what happened to Kasiwa. So I guess everyone knew. Yeah, so she never got a chance to tell Aaronville. I hope he at least gets to say goodbye. They still remember him. No, we wonder if this might be the result of the gate at the summit being closed. Interesting. So they still remember him. Alright, we're gonna go talk to Geodude. So the king's authority was actually transferred to this little shit? Oh, nice. Now we just gotta fucking take this kid everywhere we go. I just can't wait to be king. Nice. She's gonna get down eye level. She's gonna be like, look, there's gonna be some things in life that you don't want to do, but you have to fucking do it. It's kind of shitty. That's the only thing his dad ever gave to him. Oh, is she crying? Because she killed her brother? She's like, I know he was a douche. His dad also tried to strangle him. Yeah, I mean, the only positive gift. He could have at least, like, I don't know, gave him, like, one of those cool bikes that everyone's zipping around on. Or like a Winnebago. That's how his dad gives up. He just picks him up by the neck. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I wish they gave you an option to just be an asshole every fucking chance to Wook. No, this is actually one of the few times I actually think it's reasonable. She's probably a little upset just through everything that happened. It's not like this shit like, I don't know if I'm good enough, Papa. Alright, cool. It's like the anime thing, like where they like wake themselves up, slap themselves in the face really hard. Can't we all just get along? Won't everyone hate me? That's our secret, Sonny. We already do. Still don't really know how they reproduce. Did he just, again, I'm pretty sure he just like shit it out one day. All right. I feel like that fancy boy coat. It's probably really warm in this climate.
You are returned! Wait there! I'm coming down.
Cool.
Where's Lamachi? What happened inside the dome?
We killed a lizard. Also, a schizophrenic got a weapon of mass destruction. But the good news is that lizard had a son. And he's not really good at anything. He's not really smart.
He's gone.
He's not really good at anything either. Yeah. So there's that.
Yet the danger remains. And you must soon sally forth unto an unknown reality.
Hey, Kona!
I was expecting her to come back with like a bag of tacos. I'm gonna make tacos this week.
Lamachi, is this boy perhaps...
I'm still waiting for somebody to throw something at him.
This is Zorolja's son, Kululja.
Read the room. They're gonna try and kill this kid.
I see. Time did flow differently inside the dome. If he is our brother's child, then...
How fucking savage would it be if, like, as soon as he hears that, like, running start, like, punts this kid. Just kicks him.
Kululja, was it? My name is Kona.
But yeah, you're not gonna get that. These guys are good people, you know?
Brother.
They wouldn't ever do that. Only a psycho like me would.
You're her brother?
You'll find none more dependable than Kona. He's family, and he'll take good care of you.
A pleasure to meet you, Kululja.
A pleasure to meet you too, Uncle Kona.
Well, I suppose I am your uncle.
He's actually like he's got a huge crush on his sister, and he knew that they were never going to be able to reproduce. So he's like, well, this is the love child I've always wanted to co-parent with my sister that I'm in love with. It's not weird. They're not blood related.
Simply Kona will do.
And I'm just over here witnessing this whole Full House moment.
You're all confused, and little wonder. Rest assured, all will be explained in due course. But for now, I want to make one thing clear.
Also, she can't reproduce because she crushed his twig and berries back when she was kidnapped. Oh, when he slid and got that wicked raspberry? Oh, that was the worst.
Kululja is his own person. He had no part in his father's
He actually
crime.
got stitches from his anus all the way up to the back of his neck on that slide. No one, they don't talk about that because that's not cool, you know. But it happens, kids. You know, whenever sliding, make sure you're sliding in a safe area.
If you have anger towards Zorolja you need to express, Kona and I will gladly hear you. You will treat Kululja as you would.
I just thought about it as like
Kindness.
reparations. Everyone that was pissed off about the attack they're gonna put that kid in a chair, and just like there's a line of people that just like are getting in line and fucking scream at this kid one by one. Again, only a psycho
As we should.
like me.
The boy's done no wrong.
There you go.
Yes, the vow of resolve speaks true.
They were just making that face until like they just started speaking, but whatever. I mean,
So, will you tell me what happened?
also, Wuklamat would probably kill
Rahatia
anyone
has given me a summary, but
that tried
I
anything.
would hear your detailed account.
No, she wouldn't.
Can we walk while we chat? I want to see how things are in the city.
In that case, let us make our way to Bright Plume Post. Our soldiers remain on high alert, but if the threat of invasion has passed, I will bid them take a well-earned rest.
Oh, it seems like there's still a pretty high chance. I mean, Sphene basically, like, she's ready to drop a really mean diss track. Are you gonna make me run with these guys? So Rolja slaughtered them, slaughter those he was meant to protect. Yep. Right. Alright, so his attack failed. He sought more power. So he drank a bunch of muscle milk. Yeah, let's keep humanizing that fucking monster. It's like, come on guys, I know he killed a bunch of people and he did a bunch of terrible things, but he had daddy issues. So like, can't we like, I don't know, make a statue or something to him? Alright, yep, it's basically all me with my 5 stacks. That was awesome. You might not be my nephew by blood, but we're family to the end. And we've had a total of 5 sentences that we've exchanged. Oh, cool. You're gonna let me be part of your weird fucked up family? Alright. Alright. Glad I could hear what happened in the dome. Yeah, we're just not gonna talk about how all of a sudden they found a way without saying it, like how to beat the invading forces. I guess it's just good that it all worked out. Vritra. That was pretty cool though. It's like Radzat Han, in order to work out a deal, these guys, they're like so fucking indebted to them. They're like buried in debt, kind of like we are with China. Basically going to be paying it off for centuries. They're like, yeah. Vritra's like, I'll come blow up your spaceships or whatever the fuck, but you guys are gonna be paying out the ass for the next like 400 years. So I've done a couple hunt trains for Dawntrail just to get poetics, so I could get level 50 gear for some of those jobs I was talking about. And I've had to do the dip at the last area every fucking time because I don't have it unlocked. So I'm hoping to unlock it soon, because I feel kind of like a dick when I do that. We already know there's no talking any sense into Sphene. We're just going to have to beat her in a trial. And, like, isn't that how it always goes in these games? Like, everyone always listens to you after you've beat the shit out of them. You know, like Emmett, he still transforms into Hades. We beat the shit out of him, and then he's like, alright, yeah, okay, I get it. Your way's a little bit better. Same thing with Meteon. It's really easy to agree with people when, like, you know, they just got done punching you in the face for, like, 20 minutes. You're like, you know what? I agree. We'll do it your way. Alright. I can't wait for this new area. Is the new area really, really cool looking? Because I don't think there's been any pictures I've seen of it. I've seen basically all the art that I've seen thus far, I saw before in, like, some of the, like, letters and stuff. Sort of. That's cool. It's cool. Sort of is like a maybe, so okay. Do they have like a sports bar there? Somewhere to get some good wings? Okay, cool. What are you giving me? Oh. Alright. Who might this be from? Oh, is it Sphene? Sun Perch, okay. I'm still waiting for Sphene to drop that diss track. Oh yeah, you're a visitor. Never been here. We believe we've found a way to travel to the reflection to where Sphene has retreated. So, is this another reflection different from the area that we're in right now? Because apparently the Alexandrians were in a reflection. I thought it was the reflection that they're in, but the way Sphene just described it, they came from a different reflection. So we're talking about two different reflections right now, right? Like this weird lightning hell that they live in right now is like where they came from because the other one was that bad, I'm guessing. Which, God, that's pretty fucked up. Like, they get to this new one, you know, and there's, like, lightning bolts striking people down and killing them left and right. And they're like, oh, you know, this is a lot better than the last one. How long have I been going? Hour and a half. All right, yeah, we got time. We got so much time. We don't have that much time. Alright, so that's what her parents back in the day gave to the handsome Roe. Oh, she's doing it. She's kind of doing the oh wait, no. That's not it, cuz like they do a little bit of this with the Lalafell with it. They kind of, you can't really see what I'm doing. All right. I'm not moving the camera just for that. Oh, okay. So that level, does it go? Is that, I'm guessing that's the way to actually get to the next area. Yeah, I'm gonna ask Alpha now. But like, let's ask this nerd. Come on, you know you want to talk about it. The resident mansplainer. So, Sveen's home world, and she's returned there to join the memories of her departed. Citizens. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we are talking about two different reflections. The Sky Deep Cenote. Using the code in this earring. Okay. So I'm going to stop talking after this and interrupting it, but wouldn't it make more sense just to try and seal up the portal? I mean, I'm guessing maybe Sveen has a way of opening it up whenever she wants to attack. I don't know. Shut up, Wook. All right. Well, we have a way to go. Back over there. All right, Kona. What thing? What are you getting me? It better be like a gift certificate. The Bayside Bevy. All right, what is it? What'd you give me? Job specific gear. Oh shit. This is how you get it? Herpers. Yeah, I know what you're trying to say, but no, they weren't. That's not it. No. That's bad. Kona has already gone inside, but yeah, it takes you back to when you saw those dead babies. That was super cool. All right. Come on, y'all. Let's go.
Electrope everywhere one turns, harboring vast amounts of lightning. This place is very much alive. Crowd, try holding your earring to the terminal.
I really like Ystola's voice. Always have liked Ystola. Put your earring to it. Do it.
No luck. Don't give up yet. The terminal reads the code. It might just need higher clearance. Gulja, would you give it a try?
I was actually thinking about that. How fucking morbid would it be to like just like cut off his hand or something if you need like a fingerprint? Just go around wherever you need it.
If the king's authority is passed to you, then the gate ought to open.
See, your daddy gave you something.
But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat of my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn.
That's nice. He basically ignored his son's existence his whole life, but he did essentially give him like, you know, an unlimited pass to Six Flags. So if he ever wants to go on a roller coaster or go to Fright Fest, he's got that. That's something. Oh, so he still has to use the key, but I guess it's just because he's holding it?
What?
Ooh. I was hoping like confetti or something would fall. God, the textures on that little guy are so detailed. Ugh. I think they put more texture into him than anybody else in the entire game. Ah, her glove is pretty detailed.
The earring. It really was.
Remarkable. A void gate is forced open with a blast of ether, and thus appears as a tear in the fabric of reality. In contrast, this is the stitchwork of a master, neatly hemmed, without a thread out of place. A power to be reckoned with. But now isn't the time to marvel. If Galuljar can open the gate, then so too can Sveen close it. 'Twould be wise to employ magics in its defense, both to maintain its stability and ward off interference. While I am able to invoke said magics, I cannot sustain them alone. I require another to do
Graha.
it with me, and in unison.
For that role, I do humbly volunteer myself. But even our combined efforts offer no certainty of success. Might we prevail upon the two of you to lend your support?
Oh, I wanted Graha. I think I like him more.
Of course. If coordination between mages is required, few would be better suited than
What's
Alexander himself.
your guys' Scion tier list? Like if you had to say like give them like, you know, 1 being your favorite, 2 second, so on and so forth. Who would be number 1 for you guys? For me, probably be, and these are actual Scions, not like, you know, can't be like Zero or Lise or Zero or Lise. I think Estinian. Then Y'shtola, Thancred, Graha, Alice. Alphino or Kryl, they might be tied for last. But I don't really hate any of them. I just like others much, much more.
Shall I remain as well?
There you go.
While your presence would be welcome, I'd rather you joined the expedition team. For despite our earnest efforts, the gate may well end up closed once more. In such a situation, it may fall to those on the other side to devise a method to reconnect our worlds. A task with which you are not unfamiliar, as I recall.
I have faith it will not come to that, but should it? I will endeavor not to disappoint.
So, assuming Wooklamart, Kryl, and Erenville are given for this foray, I'll make myself useful here by guarding those who are maintaining the gate.
We're losing everybody that we actually like. Are you kidding me? I just realized I forgot Urian J too. He's like, he might be tied for 3rd or last place, like a 3-way tie for last between those. But do you, like, I guess we have Graha, so that's cool.
Should any threats emerge from the world beyond or otherwise, I'll deal with them.
As long as we didn't get rid of... No! You motherfucker! We're losing Estinian again.
Which leaves you free to head in there and do what you do best.
Fuck you. Come on, man. Don't leave me alone with these fucking losers. Make sure we can return while you're still young and beautiful, eh? That's a weird thing to say to her, but hey, I'll go for it. Let's shoot our shot. I just want to see what she does when you say she's beautiful. Oh.
It's fine. Really. Mostly.
I was expecting her to get, like, embarrassed, but no, she's like, bitch.
Just don't let her bear the burden alone. Do you hear?
Fucking bitch. And just like that, we lost all the people I care about. This is really cool. Like, the design in here is so fucking neat. That line could have been weird had your character, oh, if they were a guy, yeah. I think there's a lot of things you can probably get away with if you say it as a woman. Yeah, I really like the aesthetic. Ah! Yeah, like... I know we talk about it all the time when I stream. And I know it's like, oh my god, it's a big bitch fest. But like, it's not a bitch fest. It's just, I do notice that our traveling companions are probably like the least popular companions that we've had. Like Aaronville, I don't even consider him one. He's, I don't know, backpack guy. I know he's a gleaner, but Kryl, sure, it's her thing. Wukelmat, it's just like, dude. Just like Estinian and Y'shtola the whole time would be like my personal picks. Thancred's not so bad either. Those are like my top 3.
We'll protect the portal. Keep it open no matter what.
I don't like Urian J, not because I don't like him as a character. I hate having to read his dialogue. There'd be so many times, like back when I liked the story more, and I was reading everything, like line by line. Every time I have to read something that he puts out, I'm like, just fucking asshole.
Lies an unknown reflection. Short of asking an Ascian, we unfortunately have no way of identifying which one it is.
But there's no more Ascians. We killed them all.
Well, what we do know is that it's Sphne's domain. A place where she brings back those who've been lost. So for now, why don't we call it the Unlost World?
The Unlost World. And what makes you think that you have the authority to give it the name? We have some of the greatest minds known to the realm right here. And we're going to let Scooby-Doo over here just pick the name. Honestly, some of the brightest people in the entire world are right here in this room.
Let's go.
Who've experienced significantly more. Ah, fuck it. At this point, whatever. All right. Okay. Living memory. So, it's not the Unlost World. We vetoed that shit, apparently. We're like, nah, this is living memory. Whoa. Hold up. Doesn't this place kind of look like,
How to describe
Emmett Selk's memory of his home
I fear words
in the
do
first?
not do it justice. Before us was a vibrant world where the memories of the departed abided and reveled.
So this is where the
bygone
9
days.
influence is really going hard.
Living memory, or so the Endless called it.
There's a
How they
volcano.
laughed and smiled.
There's
as
a
they
volcano where
reminisced
children are
upon
playing.
Unfulfilled dreams, alive in all perceivable ways.
I guess they really don't care what happens. They're like,
knowing
I got
no
extra
loss.
lives.
So resplendent was every ilm of this paradise. The words rose unbidden to my lips. All this time, it was here. The city of gold.
Maybe the skyline, but also thought this was like Emmett's recreation of the ancient world. Yeah, it looked a lot like it until they like got into that like detail where it like you saw. Okay, it's like not so much. Like definitely like the skyline. I was thinking for a second, I'm like, oh shit, is this what he was trying to recreate? But then I saw this goofy shit. Can you ride a roller coaster? Okay. Alright. Interesting. Alright, shit for brains. What do you have to say? We literally stepped into the Yahui legend. Okay, so this is what they were speaking about when they said the city of gold. Not that piece of shit we were at before. Someone called this place Pissney when I was watching another stream. It is kind of weird. Like, that's kind of like what I was thinking. I'm like, it doesn't really look super friendly. Like, I was kind of thinking, like, it seems kind of, like, ironic. Like, it's like, oh, it's like a theme park. It's, like, fun. But then, like, you look up at the sky, you're like, Jesus, fuck, what the hell? So there's just a volcano? Just chilling? Alright. Yeah, I mean, like, this shit is cool. Don't get me wrong. This area down here especially looks very, very much so like 9. The 9 that I remember. I don't remember a ton about it. I just remember I wasn't a big fan. Can I just, like, jump? Dude, I want to fucking die. Here we go. There you go. Oh, wait. Yeah. Where do you want me to go? A level 100 striking dummy. Hell yeah, brother. Do 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 do. Yeah, you could take your Solution 9 and shove it up your ass. This is way cooler. No, I actually think the Cyberpunk area is better. Alright. Here we go. So this is 9. Kind of like gives me like Wizard of Oz vibes. Like the brick and stuff. And all the yellow. Okay, so this whole thing is an artificial replica. Welcome, friends, welcome. Don't talk to me like that, you dickbag. I'm in Endless. Is that her, like, sneaky face? Alright, so it's a city of Endless. So, if it seems like Sphene has no intention to come after us, but maybe she's still going to. I don't know. Like, maybe it just seems like with like the power that she had, she's able to do kind of crazier shit. I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, I'm assuming the threat is still there, or we kind of just want to go dunk on her. All right.
Sphene? Are you there?
Oh, man.
If you are, say something. We need to talk.
Bitch.
Sphene.
Don't smile at us.
That you should come here.
I haven't known you long, Sphene, but I know you have a good heart. Your love for your people is proof of this. I can't let you do what you're trying to do. And deep down, I don't think you want to do it either.
Okay. Do we really think she has a good heart? Like, kind of like bit of an oxymoron, you know. I want to do good by, you know, for my people, by killing and eliminating other people.
I want a world without suffering.
It's like one of those
world where
ethical
nothing
dilemmas.
is lost.
You know, it's like,
Would that such a place existed, but the endless only grow in number, and ever more life forces needed to sustain them. Within the barrier, we have managed to curb the cycle of rebirth these few hundred years. But we've reached the limit. That is why I looked to interdimensional fusion, to harvest what we needed from your world, from your people. And with the key, we will have it.
so with what she's talking about, it's not going to be sustainable. It's only going to be a matter of time. Let's say she gets what she wants, right? She takes all the souls from all the living things in our world, right? It's not going to... The solution is just... there is no solution. It's not going to work.
And once you've plundered our world of ether, what then?
Ah, see?
Will you do the same to others?
Graha knows what's up.
All men eventually die. If you make endless of everyone, you will never have enough ether to sustain them. You but prolong the inevitable.
Absolutely. That's my boy. He knows what's up.
Sphene, if you would nevertheless persist in this folly, we must stand against you.
Then, like,
We too
Sphene
have people
blasts her
we
with a
cannot
laser
lose,
beam.
Places to which our hearts belong.
Damachi, I would have loved nothing more than to work hand in hand with you to tend our nations.
But...
But fate is cruel. By the time it had brought us together, our futures had already been written.
This is so fucking stupid.
The kind and gentle Queen Sphene was too weak to serve her people, and so she will serve them no more. I will erase all memories of the living Sphene, she who has cursed me with this soft and powerless nature. Freed from conscience, I shall become a ruler that can protect Alexandria. A devourer of worlds. When two nations cannot protect their own without doing harm to the other, there can only be one resolution. It is a hard truth, but one you understand, don't you?
Yeah, let's throw hands, you bitch.
I'm afraid we're out of time. The process has begun, and it cannot be stopped.
So is she gonna go like full Meteon now? It's gonna get like real fucking dark really quick. They're already kind of playing the music when Meteon kind of like, you know, like in Endwalker when they made Meteon watch Two Girls, One Cup, and then she's like, that's it. I'm gonna destroy the whole universe right now. What are you gonna do? Paint a fucking picture for her?
Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress.
Alright. That's sexual harassment. It's actually not.
Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Upon completion, interdimensional fusion will commence.
Man, why are we trying to reason with this bitch? Alright. Yeah. Let me guess. Before we do this, they're like, why don't you just go explore the town? You know, go check out all the cool stuff there is. Learn about their way of life before you destroy it. He's nowhere in sight. Oh, that pecker. Is it him? Wait. Is that Aaronville's mommy? That's got to be his mom. Kasiwa. What am I slapping? My knee. Your mom's kind of hot, bro. Feast your eyes then. She who was controlling the unassuming machine was a ravishing Shatana maiden. Tried to tell you so many times, but my courage always failed me. Sure. It really was just my knee. I'm wearing shorts, so my knee is out. You fucking weirdo. Do you ever, like, are you capable of turning yourself off? You seem like you're always ready for that kind of talk. For you, no. No, sorry. You're gonna have to. Because I'm trying to focus on banging Aaronville's mom. Oh, cool. She knows how to stop her, though. There were no guarantees. Your coming here makes it a distinct possibility. I know the way to stop her. When she's sleeping, we hide her shoes. Without shoes, she can't go anywhere. Boom. Universe saved. Alright, so that makes sense. That's how we're gonna zip around on a zip line. I don't have anything to say. It's kind of weird. You think he would have, like, more commentary. Romance and relaxation? Hell yeah. Oh, that's cool. Kryle's so tiny. You know, we could, probably not a nice thing to do, but what if we killed everybody and kept killing them so there were no people to protect anymore? And then Sphene would be like, ah, checkmate. So she wants to die. All right, well. Cool. Being alive, you're the only ones who can do this. We won't have a better opportunity than now while Queen Sphene is busy preparing to initiate interdimensional fusion. It's wrong to sacrifice others to sustain the endless. This I firmly believe, but talking to you now, you seem as real as any of us. No. No, I say do it. Pull the plug. In the beginning, we managed with the ether of those who died in the barrier, but as our numbers grew, there began to be a shortage. Whoa, wait a second. Does that mean that Wuklamat's nursemaid, whatever her name is, Namika or whatever the fuck, is she here? Or is she one of, like, the unfortunate ones? They're like, well, sorry. No, you're just gonna be worm food. That's why Queen Sphene looked to other sources. Even the ether I'm composed of may have come from the victims of the attack in Tuliyollal. Ah. I can't bear that thought. Can't bear to exist because someone died. Cool tattoo. If you shut down a terminal, the memories within will disappear, along with those endless created from them. Ooh. precisely in order to stop Sphene that it must be done now. Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's fucking go. Her own memories are stored within the Meso Terminal, which stands at the heart of living memory. Alright, cool. Let's start killing. I don't think it's that bad erasing these people, because like I know like a lot, like it's hard to fathom, but how many hundreds or even thousands of years have they been alive since time flows differently? Like after a while, I mean, not to sound morbid or anything like that, but wouldn't it be terrible being alive for this long? It's hard to comprehend, but like, is the human mind even made to like handle that? Like, that just seems kind of crazy. I'd want to die. Fuck, I want to die right now. I sound like saintly. No, I'm just kidding. I do sound like saintly, but that's not what I was kidding about. The wanting to die part. I'm cool. I'm cool, guys. It's cool. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's fucking go. Know that she herself didn't choose to become an endless. It was preservation that made the choice for her. Okay. She is powerless to resist her purpose. Harnessing the love that living Sphene bore for her people, they brought forth an eternal queen whose primary directive is to preserve the endless. Okay. So I don't feel so bad about beating her up right now. Okay. Let's go. Come on. I can't stand Wuklamot. I really can't. She really wants to meet as many people as possible before we unplug them. We're just padding the MSQ. We're gonna have a bunch of fetch quests. Probably gonna have to solve some problems for people before we Yep. Let's split up and find some locals. Okay. Did you forget about the whole part of, you know, we only have like a little bit of time while she's doing this? Like, we should probably jump on it and try and save you know, all of humanity. Oh. He's a little pissed off at his mom. Alright. So we've had daddy issues, and now we have mommy issues. Yeah. Yeah, so like the pacing issue isn't specific to, Can I get around here? Oh, I can. Oh, I could swim. That's nice. Yeah, the pacing issue definitely isn't specific to Dawntrail. But holy shit, do they like padding this MSQ with shit. I think it's probably worse Maybe Realm Reborn is pretty bad too. And be like we got to do something about the Empire. But first, can you help me pick all these turnips? Ah, sure. I got time. Alright. I'm not really going to listen to what any of them have to say. I don't care. Oh, so it seems like a bunch of them are literally content with dying. They're like, what's up, Chalks? I have not finished. Do you understand? Well, I will say, I'm actually pretty busy with life stuff. But this has been the most uninteresting expansion thus far. It's a lot. It's a lot. Like, I feel like most streams I end up just really uninterested in it. And the story, I feel like it's just not for me, man. I don't know. There's a lot of things I like about this expansion, though. The story is not one of them. I'm nearing the end of one, but it's good. Anything new and good? Yeah, it's been good. I mean, I got some kind of big life changes that are going on right now. That I'll be able to tell you guys about soonish. But yeah, life's just been really fucking busy. And I haven't really had a ton of time for games, and when I do, I end up not really motivated to play this. So here I am, still finishing. I guess we gotta eat this ass popcorn. It's like, yeah, just try this popcorn. It's made of souls. Yeah. In real life does come first. But yeah, no, the some of the companies that I'm interviewing with right now, I'm nearing the end of one. It's gonna be a fucking crazy opportunity if it goes through. I've had some bigger ones that I've gotten through to, and some I have had a couple offers, but negotiations failed because they weren't willing to pay a reasonable amount for what they wanted me to do. But yeah, it's good. I'll let you guys know once I get something. But this is exactly what I was saying. The same thing that happened in Solutions 9, where we're literally there to kill the king. And they're like, hey, I want you to just kind of hang out, visit, try some of the food. It's great. It's like, we're here to kill the king. Why are we doing this? Just like we're doing right now. If she's taking a nap right now, let's fucking jump her while she's sleeping. Like, no, have some of this popcorn. Damn, those are really big pieces of popcorn. You can detect no taste whatsoever. Do you guys think it has taste? Fucking idiot. They're like, here. Yeah, this place seems like hell. see. Like it's kind of like this almost overdone trope at this point. Like I've seen it in like movies, games, anime, manga, where you have like the ideal, like it's kind of like the Naruto, like the infinite Tsukiyomi, where this is perfect, like life is paradise, but it's actually not, and it's kind of almost like gets kind of grim. I haven't logged in except as to not lose the house. The writing was really bad this expansion. Yeah, and like I know, and I'm not gonna pick on just Dawntrail with like the pacing where it's like you're in the middle of something, and it's something really important. They're like, I know, just let's throw a couple fetch quests in the middle. That's kind of just the nature of how it normally has been. But yeah, I mean, come on, like I'm not going to sit here and say it's fucking not the worst. It is probably the worst story thus far. Some of the characters act illogically. The plot armor is so fucking strong in some moments. You know, like there was when you know, they invaded Tuliolal and killed a bunch of people. And like they couldn't kill them, and then all of a sudden when they were defending it again, they're like a bunch of hillbillies with rifles were like taking out like the fucking armored army. I said, and I stick to this, they could have fixed that so easily if they just added a little bit of additional descriptive detail. Like Kona realized, if you imbue your weapons with like the aether of like lightning, it's their weakness. You can kill them, and like that's all you needed for that whole scene to make sense. But that wasn't the case. So many things like that, and don't. I'm not even gonna go into a rant about Wuklamot, because Wuklamot is just kind of bad as a character. Writing, just how much you have to be with her. But yes, I will not be writing any essays because I feel like I'm not gonna put it out there into like the echo chamber if it really is that many people. I actually see more people or less people actually excited about it than disappointed. So I mean, when they announced 7.1 patch, a lot of replies were begging for her erasure. Yeah, kind of leaving everything here because I really thought I don't think we've spoken in a while. But when we went through, where was it? Oh, when we found the City of Gold, I thought, I'm like, fuck yes. All right, we're gonna leave her here. She's now the elected leader. Let's fucking go. And like we got away from her for a little bit, and it was like, okay, we're doing like Aaronville's story. Okay, we're gonna see what's kind of going on. And then it was like maybe 5 to 10 MSQ quests that didn't have her in it, and then the attack happened, and then she's right back there. And I'm just like, fuck. I really thought it was over. I'm like, okay, it's kind of like the Lise thing. Eventually, Lise fucked off. You know. They didn't have Lise anymore. I'm sorry. I know I talk about this every time, but I'm just being honest. Like, and I'm not just acting because this is what is the dominant narrative among the community. Like, I'm living it. Like, the fact that it's taken me this long to like motivate myself to be like, all right, we're finally gonna finish this. Ugh. Oh, cool. You want me to find a beast? And I did say Buddhism. You were yawning? Oh, no. No, I'm good. I actually don't have anything going on tomorrow, so... yeah. I got time tonight. You took it back from the beast. Hell yeah, brother. Also, I have monsters. See, now he can die. It's kind of funny because, like, all of us, everyone in the chat right now, Baby Smell, Chalk, Saint, we've all kind of discussed over the years, just from you guys watching and stuff, the community, there's like that whole kind of toxic positivity problem sometimes that you come across, you know, the whole, it's okay, guys. That person just doesn't want to put on their jobstone. And then it became actual, like, yeah, that's a dick thing to do. It's like, you know, that got kind of handled. But it's like Wook Lamont. They, like, wrote a character that, like, is basically toxic positivity. And that's why I get a kick out of it at this point. Because, yeah, let's all just laugh about it. I will say, a handful of people, not just people in here, have said that the raid, I think it's because we don't have an alliance raid yet. The raid is really good. I'm excited for that. I don't really know what it's going to be about, but I basically liked all the raids. Like, my least favorite was Alexander, and that still wasn't even really that bad. That was still pretty fun overall. The Dawntrail raid. Yeah, not the new 24. The 8-man. Current ones. Yeah, I haven't really seen anything about it, but I've been told that they're fun. No Savage, though, because I'm a delicate flower. I at least have to be 2 expansions gear worth to challenge it unsynced. I do think some of the new mechanics are pretty cool. So yeah, there's that. And of course, there's all the quality of life improvements. Those are fun too. Yeah, so like the craziest part, so Sphene wants to do this. It seems like everyone that we've spoken to is like, yeah, I can't wait to fucking die. Tickets? Oh, cool. The gondola. Can we finally have that gold saucer date with one of the scions? Yeah, Baby Smell called it Pisney. Yeah, Pisney. Because all the yellow. And, you know, pea is typically yellow. Not my pea. My pea is dark red. I'm very, very unhealthy. Alrighty. Well, on that note, date with Graha. Isn't there a scene in 9 involving like a gondola ride? Or am I it's been so long. I may have actually been 9 when I played 9. God, you have such an annoying wave. I don't know why that pisses me off. I think that's just like the generic Ellison wave.
Do you remember what I said to you before all this? That life is a series of journeys. That you must be true to yourself.
Life's a garden.
Indeed, there's
Dig
no
it.
telling what awaits. I don't know about you, but I certainly didn't expect to behold such sights. The future is as fluid as the water beneath us. Truly. Tell me, my friend, have you ever wished to be reunited with someone who has passed away?
Oh, I get to pick?
I have. I do. But I think, above all else, I wish that they had lived. If only for one more day. Just one more day. A joyous one, if I could choose. I did all that I could to make it happen. I tried everything, and spared nothing.
What are you talking about?
In that
Spill
manner,
it.
I was able to keep some few souls out of harm's way, but so many were beyond my power to save.
Yeah, Graha, he had it kind of rough, you know, because the time when he awoke,
had I this,
that was when all that bad shit was going on with the Empire, where even we died
and
because weapons of mass destruction, I guess.
Imagine yourself spending eternity here, knowing no loss.
They barely got any showtime on this expansion. Yeah, seriously. I was actually just saying that earlier when everyone decided to hang back with the portal. Kind of crazy because that was like a big critique that not only do we have to be with Wuk Lamat and like Aaronville, who literally was nobody before, they make us hang out with, like, I think, like, objectively speaking, some of the least popular scions. I think Alisei is kind of high up there, but, you know, no Estinian, wrong. That's stupid and wrong. No Y'shtola, also stupid and wrong. And Thancred's pretty cool, too. I don't know. I know we got a little bit of Thancred, you know, because he was on Team Kona for a bit. Alright. I wonder if Kryle's going to be reunited with her. Oh, nice. Caught up with Wuk. I ate some popcorn that tasted like nothing. Well, it's a miracle after a fashion. The system strives to make such encounters possible. Is that just the red string of fate? Oh shit, so it's even idealized, like, to the reactions. It's like all those forced interactions in, like, a shitty reality TV show where, like, people just happen to run into each other. Get the fuck out of here. Bullshit. So did Kasiwa, did she die from natural causes, or like did she like drop a toaster in the tub while she was bathing or something? Happens. Pretty common. All right. Not quite sure how she died. Yeah, just wondering. It'd be funny if it was like an embarrassing way. I mean, she's here now, so it's fine. Like she had like some bad sushi. Oh, man. Oh, this is kind of weird. We're like we're like hospice nurses. We're like, we're just gonna do one nice thing for them before they all fucking perish. All right. Whatever. So we're probably... Yeah, so that's another thing.
We've switched on the circuits like you asked.
What, I'm pretty sure... you know, I think I'm growing out of the MMO genre. I'm not excited anymore. Yeah, no, I know Rum has been trying to get me to play WoW, but to be perfectly honest, after this and just how much time I've invested, probably more so almost than any other game, I think, I don't know if I'm ready for that, to jump into another one, or if I'll ever be. I'd rather just kind of play games like when I can, because it's just a fact of life. I have, wow, 12,000 hours. That's a lot. I definitely have less and less time to do things like this as I get older. It's just a fact of life. WoW is fun as a new player, but you have 20 years of content. Yeah, I'm sure it would be fun, but quite honestly, I don't know if I want to jump into a... It's a commitment, honestly, the way I play games. And also, there's going to be other shit coming out that I want to play instead. I finished the new expansion. I leveled 7 characters. Shit, dude. The gearing system is very slow. That's what I hear about it. It's a serious investment. Oh, wow. It's Buckingham fucking Fountain. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, so that's actually kind of cool.
Amazing. Wow. Look, Mother, look.
All right, yeah, that is kind of cool. Still, it's so weird. We're here to kill Sveen, and we're doing this instead. To keep you locked in the treadmill loop, they added solo stuff like mini dungeons to gear up, but they get boring very quick. Yeah, and like the way you've seen me play how many RPGs at this point. The way that I play games, I will run something until I feel like I've accomplished everything. And with an MMO, it's just not, yeah, I can't do it anymore. Also, a big thing is
I've never seen anything like it.
I'm still only probably planning on playing things on console, so that's another reason. Aaronville, could you please be nice to your mom? All these people, they're like, wow, this is great. I think I want to stay around for a little bit longer. Pull the plug! Is that the...
Where are you? Wuklamat!
Okay, so she is here. So she wasn't one of the unlucky ones, and for whatever reason, this senile old young bitch is under the impression that Wuklamat is around.
It's Namika.
Okay. I'm going to poke holes in the logic yet again. Okay, here comes... I'm going to put on my asshole hat yet again. Why would she randomly be calling for Wuk-Lamat if she was, like, perfectly sane? Wuk-Lamat's not dead. So that means Wuk-Lamat, for the hundreds of years that this time has been going on, like, she wouldn't be there. Like, this is exactly what I'm talking about, guys. And again, Saintly, if you're here, you can say that I'm a hater. I don't even care at this point. It's just the writing doesn't fucking make sense. So they've said that they've been here for hundreds of years. Why is this dumb bitch all of a sudden being like, Wuk-Lamat, where are you? Am I wrong? There are so many cut corners of things where I'm like, dude, this doesn't make any fucking sense. I get what they're trying to do. I'm just saying, they could reintroduce Namika in a different way that doesn't involve her all of a sudden having this weird schizophrenic episode where she's talking about somebody who hasn't been in this immediate area for hundreds of years, apparently. It really does mock your intelligence. Like, the plot armor is insane. I can't... That's why, like, my wife doesn't like watching stuff with me sometimes, because if we're watching a show...
But I'm looking for a child.
And it's...
a small Shibrali girl. Have you seen her by chance?
Yeah, like, we're watching stuff, and, like, it's something like this, and I just start picking it apart. She doesn't think it's fun, but I'm like, I'm sorry. It's just who I am as a person. There's, like, small gaps where it could have been maybe further elaborated or whatever. This one in particular, correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm missing something. It just doesn't really make a lot of sense. That's all I'm going to say on it. I'm sorry for, once again, putting on the asshole hat.
You are Namika, aren't you? It's me, Wuk-Lamat. Don't you recognize me?
Her emotes, I feel like, are always so... Like, if her emotes had, like, a language, I would be like, okay, they don't match what she's saying. Like, she's speaking English, but her emotes are, like, speaking Chinese. It just doesn't fit.
Oh, what am I to do? The child and we aren't related by blood, but she's as dear to me as my own.
Okay, maybe Namika's actually, like, suffering from something.
It's all right. You found her. I'm here.
You? Could it be?
She, like, just spoke to you.
Yes, Namika. You know these eyes, this voice. It's me, Wuk-Lamat.
Oh! It is you! Oh, how silly of me. But if you're here...
Okay, no, I'm back in. I'm tagging back in. So she understands that if you're here, it means you're dead. So she's just going around. Like, again, we don't know the exact time frame, but she's been around here for a while. And she's calling out to somebody that I guess she's expecting to one day be dead. Yeah. Like, oh god, this, like, it's so lazy. Just do, literally, like, she didn't have to be all like, oh, I'm having an episode, I think I'm still alive. Like, it's so stupid. And I get it, they're trying to force, oh, my heartstrings are being pulled. You can do that in a way that doesn't suck a big fat cock. Like, seriously, this is so, it's so fucking lazy.
Good. Thank the gods for that.
I'm sorry. I know it sounds like I'm being a hater, but I'm getting... Do you see why it's taken me so long to get to this point?
This isn't a dream, is it?
Have I mentioned I haven't been drinking either, so I'm a little extra crabby. I've
not a dream.
taken off, let's see, the last 4 months. So that's been fun. Maybe 3 months. I don't even remember anymore.
Or rather,
I have
it
no
is a
outlet,
dream come
Chalks.
true. I so wanted to hear your voice one more time.
Then
Just
like,
look at you, my
then while they're talking, I like walk over there and you're done. Just pull the plug. Everyone disappears.
seen. Such hazards you must have braved and hardships endured to come so far.
It was tough, but I made it thanks to my friends.
Yeah, like if there was just one person here that would just be like, hey, if you knew that like you were dead and like in order to be here you have to be dead, why were you calling out for Wuklamot? And also, why did you think she was a child? You were alive when you saw that she was an adult.
And
Is this
to
like an
you,
idealized version of them? Like, so maybe like it's she doesn't remember when she was that old? Alright, I'm done. I promise. No more. I won't tag back in.
I am now because you always believed in me. Because you loved me as if I were your own daughter. Thank you. Thank you. You're everything I could have asked for. The best mother.
Shit. Yeah. Even though we didn't see that.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Why is she glowing? Okay, alright, now I'm back in. I'm tagging back in. I'm sorry. This makes even less sense now.
Looking back, I've had a blessed life. And
So-
it was because I was a part of yours.
She remembers now. Like, she has the bracelet. Are you getting that Persona like game? Which one is that? So I gotta be honest, I've been so out of the loop with so much shit. Yeah, just between like my my part-time consulting gig and then also the life stuff and the job. No, I haven't checked it out, but I will. I mean, I like Persona. Is it turn-based, like anime style? I might check it out. I still have a bunch of games I haven't actually played. I still have Stellar Blade that I've owned, the deluxe version or whatever. I have that Grand Blue game. I never finished that 100 Heroes. I don't think I'm ever going to. I just kind of lost interest. And then like this, I have a lot of stuff that I still have to do. So I might pick it up, but also may not. Fuck this game, dude.
I lost my child to illness. I thought I'd never know happiness again. But it rekindled in my breast the instant you smiled your little smile at me. You became my purpose, my joy.
Yeah, the backlog is bad, and that's why like I need to kind of reestablish a more permanent career move sooner than later, because even though I'm interviewing at places, I'm still applying. I probably apply for a couple hours every single day.
And leave nothing unsaid.
And
I know not how or why.
just like interview prep and stuff. It takes a lot. It's actually like
So
I feel like looking for a job is like a job in itself, you know. But yeah, this one that I'm doing, I have to do I have this big presentation I have to prepare for. And then it's like I have like they gave me a problem and I have to solve it and come up with a solution and give it back to them, and then there's going to be like a panel interview. So yeah, it's just a lot of preparation, but I got sick and tired of doing it today that I was like, you know what, I'm going to play.
But no.
Now I'm like, why did I fucking play?
I'll always be with you.
All right.
Take care of yourself.
So Wuklamat's love awoken her dormant memories and her true form, and maybe she's gonna move on her own.
I will. Mama. I will.
No hug?
And one day, we'll meet again.
Yeah. If you go to hell. Alright. Is she gonna disappear? No. I always do feel kind of bad when they create a character just to kill off for effect. Oh god.
I understand why Sveen cannot bear to let them go.
Yeah, I mean, they do it every time. You can spot it a mile away when it happens too. You'd be like, wow, this person has a really good heart. Then like a fucking angel stabs them through their back. Ah.
We're meant
Didn't see
to
that
live
coming.
and die. To let go.
Yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds. Well,
Carry on in our
that's
stead.
exactly what I'm talking about. If my time has
everything
become few and
forever.
far between to this extent, picking up another MMO, and I know, like, you know, people want me to play some MMOs with them, not gonna happen. Like, if I was playing an MMO, I would still drop it to play Monster Hunter. So, sorry. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped for that.
Come, let's keep moving.
Throne and Liberty is a new free-to-play. I think it's on PS5. Throne and Liberty. It's a RPG? Not an MMO, right? Ugh. Jesus Christ, this fucking game. Oh, it's a new MMO. Got it. Yeah, I'll probably talk a little bit about it. And I'll like probably break it down. I'll probably categorize all the different things about the expansion. I'll do like 5 to 10 categories and say if it was good or bad, or maybe I'll go a little bit more into detail, but I already know the story is going to be one of the lower points. For the most part, every other thing though, like between the new areas, the combat updates. Oh shit, it's gonna change everything. Let's do it. I mean, adding 10 levels, usually I'm like kind of hard not to be happy with it because they almost never change the jobs that I play. The new shut the fuck up feature, the mute feature, is pretty cool. Oh god, is it gonna get really dark? Yeah, go to sleep, ho. Rest in pieces. Okay. Why was the tree and the bush still good? Okay. All right.
Sleep tight, everyone.
So, all right, I thought she was gonna go. I'm like, wow, that's how we're gonna end it with her. We're not even gonna talk to her. She'll probably stick around till the end. She'll leave in a dramatic way. Aaronville will have this come to Jesus moment with her. That's fine. Huh. Pretty cool. All right. We forge on. Oh, nice. Some shitty yellow dye. All right, so we gotta go back to the zipline. Oh. Is it just me? I don't know if who's still on. That's completed. Is it just me, or were there more main scenario quests in this expansion? It feels like there are. It feels like they padded the fucking shit out of this this expansion with them. I don't know. Maybe it just feels longer because they did. Yeah, it definitely feels like it. How much, like let's say if there's like in a regular expansions before, like there are 100, so like 150, 120. It just, yeah. And the worst part is that they decided to do the padding with the expansion where the story was, in my opinion, the least engaging. I think it was like 10% more. I'm gonna say that. I remember the data miners mentioning 24%. Holy shit. It definitely feels like it, because I feel like this has just been dragging. I miss the old days when, you know, again, I was mentioning it earlier, in like Realm Reborn, it's like, hey, we gotta go tackle the Empire. We gotta fight them. But first, we have to gather these turnips for this farmer. Like, yeah, this is fucking awesome. Instead, it's like, I'm Wook Lamont. I know I have a very important job to do, but I want to go talk to a bunch of people on their views on petting kittens. It's like, why do I have to do this? That's the main issue with the MMO and storyline telling. They stretch out silly plots instead of focusing on the important parts. Yeah. That looks like a pretty cool area. Go ahead and wait for you there. Take what time you need to get acquainted with the locals. Alright, let's go talk to some more people before we fucking give them their dirt nap. Mommy issues. WoW makes you do escort quests and the typical click 5 things and kill 10 monsters. It's very annoying as well. Yeah, I've come to expect it, but I just think it's a little bit... It's just... In previous expansions, it was just more... interesting, you know? And I'm not quite at the point where I'm still like skimming for the most part. I'm not... You've seen me. I used to read... Wait. I thought this was paradise. Wait, so this is paradise, but... Alright, we're good.
I know not who you are, but my thanks for your timely aid.
Your bait's so strong!
That was amazing, Otis! And you too, miss!
Like, the way children emote when they speak, like, they still haven't updated that. The weird... No one talks like that. Like, whatever, man.
Fiends such as these are naught to be feared.
He's another one. They introduced so late and killed him off so, like... He might have been around for Well, I guess he died within like the same chapter of the game he was introduced, but still.
Well then, dealt with it already, have you?
Thank God you're here.
Be at ease, one and all. So long as I, Sir Otis, live and breathe, no citizen shall come to harm.
Otis? Of all the people, could you really be that Otis?
I'm certain I do not know what you mean by that, Otis. I am who I am, and I should very much like to know who you are.
You're Sir Otis Villona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria, yes? We met you while searching for Gululja. You cooked a most delicious repast for us. Fought beside us in Solution 9.
Gululja. Solution 9. I've never heard of such things. These events of which you speak are utterly unknown to me, as are you. I'm quite confident I would recall if we had met before. Could this be? Villainy! You seek to bewilder me for purposes most foul!
It's kind of funny.
No villainy intended, I swear.
He fucking cuts her head off.
Tell me I'm not mad. This is definitely the Otis we know.
I would throw her under the bus. I'd be like, yeah, she's definitely evil.
I say! What are you whispering about there? Wait! I've no time for this. I must attend to my preparations for the founding celebration. The children begged and begged that I perform in the marquee play, and I cannot possibly disappoint them. I take my leave of you. Good day!
All right. See ya.
Founding celebration?
Oh man, this is gonna take forever. Oh, an S rank. Wait, what? Can I be stupid about that? I mean, I don't blame you. It's insane. Like, if you actually look at the statistics of how much, you know, your like how your life expectancy changes if you commute into work. And I'm not trying to scare you further. I'm just saying, since I started working from home, I feel like yeah, it's helped with like my mood and shit. Because I was commuting about 3 hours a day when I was in the New York City area, and that was just the worst. Full-time job, and you really have to. But yeah, AI is exerting its pressure. Hell yeah. I mean, that's why whatever I do, I want to make sure it's a good opportunity. Because I've actually been in situations where, oh, he's doing lines, where I had an offer extended, but honestly, I didn't want to get a job at a company that I feel like was going to not be doing so well for very long. Also, if you see like their Glassdoor, it's got like 1 star. You're like, I don't know about that. I am thanks to you, my dearest Otis. That's actually kind of funny. Is this guy supposed to be like Otherworld fucking Hildebrand. I stalk Glassdoor like a hawk when applying. Yeah, you kind of have to, and that's why like I really want this thing that I'm going for my my challenge or my project I'm working on is due by Wednesday, and then I think I'm gonna meet with one of the founders, or it might be a panel interview. But yeah, their Glassdoor is like 4.9. Like super high rating, and then also just like obviously it's nice to have a job where the pay is good too. But yeah, Glassdoor has been really helpful during this whole search. It saves me a lot of time, but honestly sometimes I do put out stuff to like questionable companies, just like what if, and I kind of just go in like when I'm doing the application, I'm like, it doesn't really seem like a fantastic opportunity, but I'm like, hey, what the fuck ever. I'll be like, I'll put in like a crazy, in my mind, I'm like, I'll just swing for the fences on like what I'm asking for salary. And sometimes I get a call still. I'm like, oh, even if it is kind of a shittier company, if they actually pay this, that'd be fucking crazy. It's hard because I think a lot of those larger corporations sometimes are really bad, but then also if it's like a startup or if it's like a really small company, there's not usually a lot of standards or like protections in place. So I mean, it's just rough. And you know, regardless of the company size, places are still looking to squeeze as much as possible out of an employee for as little compensation as possible. And it's just, that's just the name of the game, unfortunately, in this world we live in. So I'm trying to be smart, not take anything, because I'm not really, I wouldn't say I'm at a point where I'm desperate or anything like that. I just want to make sure that it's a really good move, because ideally my next move would be something long term. It wouldn't be something that I'm going to immediately get a job in a couple of years or a year. All right, so we're gonna put on like a play. Is that what I'm getting? Let's play Everything Goes Well. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm not gonna lie, I've gotten really close to some really fantastic opportunities, and they liked me, but one thing or another didn't end up panning, and that's like the worst. Actually, I would say the actual worst. There's doing everything you can, you know, like putting it all out there and you still don't get it. I think what's even worse than that is when there's a posting and they interview you knowing entirely that they're planning on hiring an internal candidate. That, I think, is the absolute worst. When you hear, you know, you were fantastic, we're actually going to go with somebody else, and it's an internal candidate. And I think the fact that I'm doing remote work, it is the level of like competitiveness is insane. You're interviewing with people sometimes globally, not even national. So it's rough. I did have, I don't know how many times I've been like I get to the last interview and then, yeah, you don't get it. And it's kind of hard. It does weigh on you for a while, but you know, things have been going well, I will say. For the everything I hear about how hard it is to find a job, so far, I mean, yes, I'm saying that as somebody who doesn't have one, but I'm getting a lot of interviews and opportunities though, so that's good. I remember being so depressed, getting into dozens of Zoom meetings that lead to nowhere. There were days that my face hurt due to the fake smiling. Ugh, I could see that. Yeah. Well, also, just like the Ringer now, some of the companies will put people through, you know? I had an interview for a fucking fantastic opportunity at Microsoft, and I really thought I was going to get it. I was so confident because I prepped. I mean, I took the presentation so serious. I went above and beyond, and I made it to the end. And we're talking, I think, round 7, and I didn't get it. And I invested 2 months. Obviously, I was still doing other stuff, like still doing other interviews and stuff. But that was the one that I was like, I legitimately was thinking, I'm like, I'm going to get this one. And I didn't. And that fucking wrecked me. I was legitimately depressed just with how much time I put in. But you can't think like that. You can't just stop trying to do stuff. Because until I have an offer in hand that I'm accepting, I'm not going to do it. Yeah, but it's been a lot. It's been rough. Some of these companies, though, like for instance, like a Microsoft, that's literally career defining. If you have that on a resume, you're not gonna have trouble finding anything. What the fuck? What are we doing? I was depressed for 2 weeks. That I lost a really good one as well last year. Yeah, it's rough. And the thing is, I didn't really want to leave, but I left technically voluntarily from my company, but they really they tried some really shitty stuff, and like there was no proof of what they were accusing me of, and it ended up ruling in my favor, and I had a really good severance package because of it, and I saw the opportunity. I'm like, I'm never going to get a severance offer like this. I'm going to take it, you know? But it wouldn't have been ideal. I would have been working while applying. But I took it, and yeah, it's just not how I would have liked to have gone, but also I didn't expect to work for some straight up fucking psychos that were, just because they didn't like me, gonna make it so personal and be willing to like stake their own like reputation and like actually potentially hurt their own careers trying to get rid of somebody for nothing. Oh, that fucked up my green screen. Alright, am I a bunny? Bunny. Bunny. Let's go. Yeah. It's kind of funny, though. Since I left that company, there have been more layoffs. And it's actually fallen apart. They actually just fired the CEO for good reason on Glassdoor, just to put it mildly. They were probably the most unliked. Absolutely. I dipped, unfortunately, for some of my colleagues that I actually liked. They got fucked over, but I got out of there with a actually really, really good severance offer, and unfortunately a lot of these layoffs there was no severance at all because just the state that the company's in. But the CEO approval on Glassdoor was the lowest I've ever seen it. It was 13%, and I think he's gone now, but like I've never seen a company with such an abysmal score on Glassdoor. It was actually hilarious. And it's funny because I didn't even do it, and I didn't even do like a review of the company yet. I've actually been holding out until I find something to put it in just in case, if there's anything that somebody wants to do to try and hurt me. Okay. I didn't pay attention to any of this. Most companies don't typically hire throughout the holiday season. I hope this isn't anything I have to remember what they said, because I don't. I hate those things where like people come over and ask you questions and you have to answer and remember what they said. But I don't think that's it. I think it's just so Jerkface over here can do his shit. Lindblom? Was that also from 9? All right. All right. Let's do this. So why are some people kids and then some people are adults? Does that mean that they died when they were children?
And where are the others, for that matter?
Were they living their best life when they were a child? Oh god. Is this gonna be a cringe fest?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Yep.
Tonight's performance is a story that takes place long, long ago. A great conflict rages over precious Electro, and the kingdom of Alexandria has been embroiled in the chaos. When the royal capital comes under siege, the kingdom's valiant knights lay their lives on the line for their beloved Princess Sphene. I bid you keep your handkerchiefs at hand. Now, without further ado,
oh god.
yeah, it's a royal knight.
Slice her head off.
I beg your pardon?
What a twist!
Oh, unbelievable.
All right.
Yeah. Arg! I am killed.
Wow. So her fake voice acting was the same caliber of her trying voice acting. No. Honestly, I've said this before. I think Wuklamat's voice acting, the voice actor.
Flee, all of you.
That ain't Sphene. Who's this little fucking imposter? I was gonna say the fake voice or the voice actor, like the acting quality of the voice actor's voice is probably the least of the worries of Wuklamat. Might actually be the best thing about Wuklamat. That ain't Sphene. Where's the rest of her?
Oh, I am, thanks to you, my dearest Otis.
Wait, so he's playing himself?
And so, in no small part, due to the valor of the royal knights, the kingdom succeeds in repelling the invaders. But their jubilation proves short-lived. For in mad defiance, the enemy unleashes a forbidden weapon which brings about a terrible calamity. Full many lose their lives. The good Queen Sphene, shining vision of hope, among them.
Huh, so I guess that's what really happened.
Go to her! You're supposed to go to her!
I have some trauma dumping to do off stream. Yeah, I mean, just have at it. Dump away. Is this gonna trigger him into remembering?
Is it over already?
And I guess, like, my thing is, like, so are the random citizens...
And then, though the people grieved their queen's
Oh,
tragic
God.
passing, guided by her legacy of compassion... Oh boy. They, worked hand in hand to overcome an age of hardship, and
Wait.
in time, they built a peaceful and prosperous Alexandria. A new Alexandria.
Slow clap. Today a friend ended a 4-year friendship over the most stupid shit because he was pussy whipped. A friendship with you?
Pray forgive me. The memories.
Oh shit, I'm so sorry to hear that.
In a vice grip.
Yikes. That I've been there, like a lot actually, and I think I've told you some of the stuff that I'm currently going through as well with my best friend. Just kind of focusing on his relationship, and it's actually, I'm being cool about it, but it's very clear, like, yeah, I'm very vengeful. So now I want to see it collapse. Well, I mean, yeah, that sucks, man. I know it sounds cliche, like if they're willing to do that, they're not really a great friend to begin with. But yeah, I've actually had that happen a couple times. And when we've done Discord chat, we've like spoken about it. I think I told you about my old best friend, like my roommate, who started dating my ex at the time behind my back, which I was super chill when I found out. I was like, yeah, whatever, but it wasn't enough that I was chill about it, because like it was like just my ex was really vindictive. But yeah, no, definitely take your time. I'm going through a similar-ish thing with a friend who's kind of just gets super wrapped up in his relationship and just kind of just stops talking to people. But it's not specific with me, and like he hasn't come out and said like I'm not your friend anymore. But yeah, that's rough. If you need anything, you know, I got more time to talk if you ever want to. But yeah, go out, you know, blow off some steam. Do you work out at all? I feel like I've actually, since I don't drink at the moment, my stress relief has been rigorous exercise. So there's that. You know, as a friend, you see the giant tsunami in the horizon. Well, yeah, that's the worst when they themselves don't see it, but they never do. And when they're around somebody like that, is the person manipulating them into feeling that way? Or did they come to this on their own? You're upset, you just want to jump them. Jeez.
All's well that ends well. I wouldn't dwell on it.
If I may ask, during your improvisation, you spoke of a new Alexandria.
Okay. So this is what I was going to say earlier with the story. People are having these weird visions. Is this like a common thing that people just go about? Or is it only because we're here that all of a sudden people are remembering outside this perfect world? That's all I was going to say. They're not good people, plus he has a drinking problem, so it will eventually fall apart. Yeah, I don't get that, man. Like, But then again, if he does have like vices, you know, or something wrong, unfortunately, those are like those at-risk people are the ones that ended up getting indoctrinated or taken advantage of. Just wanted some recognition that I was a good friend because I stood up for him on his relapses. Yeah. No, that sucks, man. That sucks to hear. And it's not easy, but again, you know,
And so I'm given to
it's
wonder,
not, you know, always the best
do you hail
feeling,
from
but
time
if
after
they
the
are
war?
doing that, then yeah, they're really not a good friend at all. It's in the past. I thought I was gonna react badly.
We do.
I don't know.
And we're living people, not endless.
I think
My word. That
yeah, I would
meet
I
the
would
living in this place.
the way I look at it, you know, take a bad situation and turn it into a positive. I know it's like the silver lining. It's kind of sometimes that just stupid optimism, but again, like
There
might be a
is
good thing for you.
another question I dread to speak aloud. A
Yeah,
question
yeah.
I
Well,
can't bring myself to pose to newcomers.
anything, any addiction
out of fear
problem.
of the
Addicts are very difficult, and it takes an immense amount of patience, you know, because unfortunately, that's one of the most difficult things to overcome, addiction problems, because it. In a lot of cases, some people don't make it out of it, and everything comes second to that thing. I think the big thing is just knowing when to walk away
It does.
and not
It isn't
continue
quite
the
pace
circle
you
jerk.
knew, but it endures. The descendants of your people walk its streets and live each day to the fullest as proud Alexandrians.
They live. We live.
It's funny as he's saying this, but I'm like, but you guys are about to die.
It brings me a measure of peace.
So if we met him, we met Namika. If there's
You
two
were
more
there too,
areas, who are
Otis.
the people we're gonna see?
That is an incarnation of you.
I bet the last one is probably gonna be Aaronville's mom.
Of me? That's absurd. But wait, something comes back to me. When they were researching a means to resurrect Her Majesty, memory preservation or some such, I volunteered to be a test subject. No. It is a fog I cannot pierce. But pray, tell me, this incarnation of myself, what was he like?
A big stupid robot. Oh. Oh, this story.
That's not all. He was a father in all but name to the new king, Gululja. Whatever you may have failed to do, you're the noblest of souls, Otis. And your deeds, your sacrifice, gave us hope that we sorely needed.
Yeah, but let me know if you need anything. Or if you want to talk about it, vent. You still got me. I mean, I don't know how much value that holds, but I'm always here. He did the laugh thing that he was doing earlier.
Verily, there can be no other way to describe it.
It is. It really is. We bear the legacy of your other self, and we'd be glad to bear yours as well.
My, what comfort you offer! With such dependable souls to take up my shield, and the rest easy indeed. I beg you, watch over our new king. The war changed my queen. To her final moment, grief darkened her gentle countenance. I've not the honor of knowing Galul Jar, but I pray that for all his days, he shall have cause to smile.
We'll see to it he does, Otis.
Oh boy. Fuck, everything takes so long. I know I was doing a decent amount of talking in between. I don't know why I'm like this. I'm a simple man. I see a fatty. I gotta call it out. Alright, pull the plug.
That night, he was the one who looked after Galulja. And now you follow in his footsteps.
Yeah, so there's gonna probably be like one more person.
We've come to know how much Sphinx people love.
We have this little
how much they yearn
heart to
for
heart
peace. All of
fucky
this
fuck
we'll carry with us.
little character arc.
I see.
Because the last one's definitely gonna be her. And I just wonder, why is she's not susceptible to the unplugging? All right. Here we go. Get wrecked. Oh, so that's still there though. So, all of this, are these the, so this is actually the Remnant City. Is this post Weapon of Mass Destruction? The only thing I don't understand is why the foliage is still there. Because if a Weapon of Mass Destruction was used, I need to go to bed. I'll see you online on Discord. I'll reach out private so we can talk. Have a good night. Yeah. This is like an illusion or something. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Let me know. I mean, I'm good all weekend. But yeah, let me know. I'd be happy to hop on and chat. I'll probably this weekend. I'm working on that project, but I got tons of time. It's not actually due till Wednesday night. So just give me a heads up, and if you want to talk and like play or something like that, we could do that. But yeah. I'm always here. Have a good night. All right. Memory stored in machines. Boom. I'll reach out first to schedule it. Nice. And I think with that, we are officially done.